shit.
Oh, definitely. Awesomeness. I think that we have enough of this. I'm going to put a little more pheromone in here, Hosh.
Hey, do we want to go live on Facebook or TikTok?
Oh, Facebook, because TikTok may still go away. And,
Okay.
well, shit. I don't know. We get 100,000 with TikTok and 10.
Right.
I would do TikTok,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah.
Trump just said last night on TV he was going to use taxpayer money to buy that company out.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, it's
he's
going to
saying-
belong to us?
he's
It'll
saying
belong to we, the
American
people?
The American people will pay for half of the fucking sale to ByteDance if they can buy it.
Uh-huh. And
So
we're going to
he's
lower
put-
taxes too, or
He
what?
even said he's putting up something like close to 500 million.
I saw that.
Got it.
he's
Okay,
all
wait,
about
we're
it.
live. No politics.
Yeah, we're going live, no politics. Exactly. We may as well do it's so beautiful down here. We'll do the 360 when you get in the mood.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll talk to you about this because we'd love to.
Yeah, we want you to be on our show.
Yeah, I want you to be on the show, of course, so for God's sake.
Well, and I like the person you had doing the camera work.
Oh, she's cool.
Oh, she's a stitch.
She's
Because,
cool. Hey,
there
MedTech.
was a
Hey,
few times
MedTech,
on
real
you guys'
quick. Thanks
show
for
where
that new playlist that
one of
you
would be too
created,
busy
Hoshify.
while the other
That's
was
pretty
working.
cool.
No, Leah,
That's
she's
funny.
awesome.
I added one to it this morning. I know there's some more videos back knocking around early on, so we'll get those on there. Hey, Neil Price, Sonny Parker, Jeremiah Ticket. Oh, okay, new Queen member there. New member, great. Jeff Roman. Oh, you guys are the best. Thanks for piling on, everybody. Yeah, we'll go back and look through them, MedTech. Gardolf, my friend. Excellent. All right. Good.
Hey, later on, we're
All right, we're going live on TikTok because TikTok's hot right now.
Yes. Oh, yes. I have a
It's
bee
the,
venom.
it's the cure to Lyme
Oh,
disease,
okay.
you know that.
Lynn,
Lyme,
Sharon.
arthritis,
Is Don Shar
Yeah.
on
You
here?
heard that story about that woman
Gregory.
that was
Hey,
really bad?
Gregory.
She died of Lyme
That was really,
disease.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
very
Yes.
good.
Hive
All
I've
fell
right.
seen-
on her.
I've personally seen some magic. I mean,
Yeah.
we live in the hive.
Yeah, let me start recording here.
We'll get our recording going too. We got our
Mhm.
vertical capture and Killer Bee Nation. It's the middle of January. You're gonna get sick of us. Impossible.
Yeah, but you might get sick.
You might get sick, but
You
not
know,
of us.
it's going around.
Yeah. Well, I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy. We are live in the hive. We're on the border down here. We got cows. We got mountains. We got Chris.
Chris.
Come on over and say hi, Chris. Chris, I've known Chris forever. So what is your function here at this location?
This is the Naco Sanitary District sewer ponds. I'm the Naco Sanitary District site manager. We've got 50 acres here, so all the sewer water gets distributed here and then reallocated through these 4 ponds, cleaned up by the time it gets to the last one.
Excellent. Awesome stuff. And of course, why are we here? Yeah. So Chris was out here fiddling around, cleaning up some brush around a wellhead, and then saw a bee go in. Now, he's a smart guy. If there's one, there's 50,000. He knows this he said, whoops, no. So then there's a lid on it. We're going to get down there and see what's got another wellhead, everybody. But also, Hosh, say good morning, Hosh.
Oh, good morning, Hosh.
So anyway, we got to get that in.
Now, somebody asked,
Well, and I'm a
so you pop on here frequently. You watch our videos and comment
I
and
watch
stuff.
all the time.
Who-
and you
what's
guys
your name
filmed
on
down at
here?
the golf
People are
course, too.
asking because
And we were out at
you're
the golf
Christopher
course.
W. on
Chris
here, right?
Wilhoit. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
work for,
MedTech. This is Chris. Yeah,
Camp
this is
Riff
Chris
and
W.
Naco Sanitary.
Right.
Yep.
He's a busy guy.
Oh, and pulling up here is Charles Bainey.
Oh, we got
Yeah, it
Charles.
is.
The
Awesome.
president of
Hey,
Naco
hell
Sanitary.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, buddy Charles. Got to have known Charles forever also. We're all going to be documenting all this stuff. So, like you said, we're at the Naco sewage treatment plant. And, Judd, if you look around, I mean, check it out. There's old Mexico down here. And we're on the edge of a ranch here. And we got cows in the distance, of course. That's the San Jose Peak down there. And Charles, my old friend.
Good to see you.
We're live in the hive on YouTube. You mind if we talk to you?
Not at all, not at all.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Excellent.
I've known this guy for, I don't know, ever.
20 years or more.
Yeah, more. Yeah,
As long as you've been in Bisbee.
yeah, exactly. Well, I came in '81.
Oh, wow.
You know, I started adding it up, and I thought to myself, in a few short years, I'll have been in Cochise County half a damn century.
I know. You know what us Bisbee people call guys who come after the 80s?
What?
40-year tourists.
You can't leave. That's awesome. Oh my God. Well, tell everybody what you do here. We already talked to
Okay,
Chris.
I'm the chair of the Naco Sanitary District. We have a 4-pond constructed wet, or not constructed wetlands. It's now an evaporation system. It's a wastewater treatment plant. It was built for Bisbee, Sonora, and Naco, and now only Naco uses it. We've got effluent in Greenbush Draw that was supposed to go to the 4th pond, and that's fallow now.
Uh-huh.
And what we're going to do today is we discovered a 4th well that's not in our permit,
Oh, interesting.
and then we discovered the killer bees inside
And
that.
well, that changed plans all immediately right there. We just telling Chris we gotta, for the county, for the facilities management, we gotta go up to San Simon, and they got a big wellhead up there. And as you know, we do wellheads all the time. And I want to explain here to both these guys about how we're gonna do this, because wellheads are kind of a pain in the ass, because of course you can't use any poison, can't really use much of anything unless it's food grade.
Okay.
Right? So there are 3 things that these, especially these Africanized bees, honeybees, hate that they do not attack. Almost everything that they hate, they attack. There are 3 things that they hate they do not attack. 2 of them are readily available. Don't try this at home. This is not a DIY channel, damn it.
Yeah.
All right. It's bleach, vinegar. Okay, those are 2 of the things. We're not using those. Those have, there are uses, but not for this. Then there's a pheromone that we use as beekeepers. Now, it smells like almonds, but it's not. It's food grade.
Okay.
And so how it came about was 100 years ago or more, this old guy found this combination of food grade ingredients, a chemical composition that it's super concentrated, but it's when you're taking frames out of a bee box, all right, you don't want to have bees in there with it, because then you take it back to the honey house and you got bees everywhere. So it's so cool because the directions on this stuff says take the top board off, flip it over, put 2 or 3 drops on the top board and flip it back over, and it'll drive the bees down into the next box. So you can take this box of honey without any bees in it, and now you've got your capped comb and you can go process it. Awesome.
Very good.
Well, then I read it, and it says underneath that, Charles, says, warning, if you use too much, it'll drive them out of the hive. And I went, duh. Squirt, 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 squirt.
This stuff works.
This stuff works. And so we use it in sensitive situations like this because it's food grade, and we use such a tiny amount anyway. It's really expensive shit, but it's worth it for situations like this. You know, it's like playing chess with bugs.
Yes.
You know, each situation that we get into is weird, as you well know, and requires a lot of thought to make it safe. And thank God we haven't got any people around here except for you guys, which you guys can watch from the vehicles.
Which we will.
Yeah, which
We'll
you
watch
guys have been here before. They know what's going on.
So just for all you at-home viewers, we have 2 bee suits, the Naco Sanitary District, for our workers, but we would not do it ourselves. That's why we called Reed out, and we're paying, you know, the full price for professional service, because we don't want.
Well,
we're
it's not even like 15 years ago where you maybe could get away with it with your own bee suit. They're meaner now.
Yeah. So we have that for wasps and protection against killer bees, but we would not do this on our own.
Yeah, protection against, or wasp and hornets, sure, but it's they're getting worse. I never thought I'd be able to say that, but they're getting worse. I mean, they killed 3 people in this county last summer.
Yeah.
That we know of. You know, and I was telling Chris a little bit ago, we're now starting Saturday, we're doing our education for CEUs, continuing education for first responders and medical personnel. And we're starting up in Benson on Saturday, and we're going to live stream it.
Great.
We have a PowerPoint presentation, because I teach for the state for licensing, continuing education and whatnot, Department of Ag. And so we're going to be doing all the fire departments through January and February in the county, and including the Desert Museum out in Rodeo, New Mexico. So big presentations, and they will be live streamed, so you can watch if you can't make it there. We will be doing the Bisbee Fire Department on a week from tomorrow.
Excellent.
Yeah. So we're just trying to, as you guys know, out in Killer Bee Nation land, we're trying to educate everybody about these damn things. They aren't going away. They're in all the lower 48 states. They're in Ontario and Alberta now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They're worse than rattlesnakes.
By far.
Believe you me,
By
people
far.
don't understand that.
That is right. Yeah, that's so correct. So, all right, you want to show us where it is? We got a couple things to get together. I got to get a little bit more pheromone in my squirt bottle. We'll get some spray adhesive.
And I'll take you down and show you the
Yeah,
site,
show where it is, and then
Charles will be here for a moment. I've got the other drilling company at my other site, and I've got to go meet up with them.
Sounds good. I can take care of it.
Yeah, and I'll go do that, and then I'll come right on back.
Awesome.
Before you guys leave, I want to give you direction to a place in San Simone. Since
Oh,
you're
yeah.
going to go all the way up there,
Yeah.
my family owned Ken Kesey's old barn.
Really?
Out there.
Easy. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You're dating yourself here. What the hell? Oh my
I'm
God.
related to him. We were both born in La Junta. The Kesey family and the Wilhoit family are cousins. So Ken Kesey's
my God.
family. And
Look
we,
up Ken Kesey. It'll blow your mind.
Well, we had his old barn, and we sold that property to a guy who's turning it all into a B&B and restoring the place. But Ken Kesey was there for a reason. He was there because Timothy Leary lived in Paradise
I did not know that.
for an incredibly long
That's
time.
just outside of Portal.
And so when you go
oh
to
my
San
God, I didn't know.
Simone, you pull up on that wooden bridge, and you could go right to San Simone or
Yep.
left to Paradise.
Yep.
When you guys get done at San Simone, go back through Paradise.
Yep.
Drive all the way through the town, and there's the first switchback. You'll see a stream of water about 6 inches wide crossing the road.
Well, I know the switchback is. Yeah.
And that stream of water right there. There's 2 birch trees that are out of place in a fire pit. That's where you'll park.
Yep.
Follow the water on down another 50 yards, and you'll see a big green canyon and a wall built by the CCC, the WPA project,
Yep.
with
Yep.
a waterfall,
In the
and they
30s.
built it up, and there's a pool there, and that water from an artesian well.
I have heard of this pool.
And it's
I've
called
never been
Hippie
to it.
Hollow.
Yep, I've heard of it. I've never been. You know, Cayenne, Big Frank's mom lived out there, and so did Big Frank back in the day. And so I don't know if you knew Cayenne or not, but it was Big Frank's mom, and she was one of the original hippies out there also. You know, rodeo, Paradise, all that whole.
It's worth
area.
the trip since you're going to be all the way there.
Oh,
Anyway,
hell yeah,
take
give
the
me
extra
that.
drive up and
Yeah.
look. It's wonderful.
You
Let's
never
go
know
check out
around
some
here. My
beads.
God, it's way too much fun.
True fact, though, I've lived out at Paradise and Portal for
I didn't
over
know
a
that.
year,
Oh, yeah.
and the very first Rainbow Tribe meeting was out in Paradise.
Really?
So that's how Tim Leary came to
Paradise
Paradise,
originally.
and he left Thai stick seeds all over the place, and so now there's Thai weed that grows
Really?
around there.
Ditchweed?
No, it's not ditchweed. It was grown by people that didn't even smoke weed, but they kept it going, and it's called Paradise weed now.
Oh my
But
God.
it came from Thailand. True,
Well, I
true
remember
story.
Thai stick. Oh,
by
yeah.
way of Tim Leary
Yeah.
to the first Rainbow Tribe.
It is so
Conference.
amazing out here in
Yeah.
Cochise County. You just never know. What the? Oh
There's
my.
more to that story of what they left there, but I'll tell you that.
Okay.
But meanwhile,
That's off camera
a
talk.
bit, a bit off topic, but now the
a little
story
off
can be
topic.
told.
Sounds like the one invasive species that maybe we would approve of.
Yeah, yeah, right. It'd be the one non-native species we'd approve of. That's funny, host. That's funny. Did you want to see if you can get the 360 going? And I'm going to pour
Sure.
a little more pheromone in here.
Yeah, and we want to make some adjustments to this here,
Alright.
but it's gonna take some tools. But you see how we're kind of angled in here.
Let me get this
Yeah,
poured
do
off
your
quick.
thing. Do your thing.
So, so this is our pheromone, guys, that we're using, and I'm wearing gloves and whatnot. I don't want to get it on your skin because it burns like a son of a gun. But we're gonna pour it gently in here. We don't need much. And yes, I am good at this. It was not as cold this morning, guys. It was actually really nice. Well, no, it wasn't. It was 26 degrees. 66 is nice, you know, but it wasn't 18. So I'm overjoyed about that.
Now Don Shar is with us.
Don!
Yeah.
The Don!
And he
How
actually
the hell
said
are you doing, Don?
he said he's cancer free. Yeah.
You are unbelievable. Holy cow.
He's like the Wolverine.
He's like the Wolverine. That's awesome.
He just keeps recovering, rejuvenating.
Yeah, rejuvenating,
Mhm,
exactly.
Regenerating.
Good on you, Don. It was all that excitement from that killer bee removal. All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab these. Let's get our, what else do we need to take? You're going to get the 360 going.
Yeah,
Right?
I will.
All right, and I'm going to gather up a couple of blue gloves for us. Lois Lane is not with us today. She's off gallivanting, doing something with her mother, I believe. But, you know, that's all right. I mean, it's just how life is. Where did our big blues go? Do you know?
Oh, they're in that white bag in the back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. So, Killer Bee Nation, so nice to have you guys along with us again. 2 days in a row. That was a shocking yesterday. We were so damn cold out, and we had all them bees. I mean, what in the hell, right?
I'm thinking maybe when we get down to the wellhead, I'll get this going.
Okay.
The 360.
Okay. Very
What do you
good.
think?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, it's beautiful out here, though. I mean,
Yeah. Well, they'll still get the view.
that's true. Yeah, we can wait. We can do that.
Yeah.
So, all right, here, you want to grab that, and I'll get a couple of these. And I think all we need at this time is maybe a can of spray adhesive.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for following us. Yeah, I just got a message come up on TikTok. They said they were restricting some of the viewership.
So what happened?
Know. On TikTok, I just got a message said they were restricting some of the viewership. I don't know if that means we're
That doesn't make any
rated R or
Well,
what.
we're rated R.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
we are rated R. That's awesome. Yeah. And that right there, that flaming ball of gas, believe it or not, actually heats and gives life to this entire planet. So there's that also. I don't know if you guys know about that, but very old, that thing right there. And people used to worship it. Maybe some people still do. But yeah, without that, we all go away. So there it is.
All right, so.
Oh, can't talk about the green stuff.
Oh, are you kidding me?
That's what it was.
But
We're
it's
rated R
legal.
because we're talking about weed.
No, it's
Well, it's
legal.
not legal at the federal level.
Oh, so ridiculous.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah, but it is legal here in Arizona, so come smoke up with Reed and Hosh. No, we don't do
I
that.
don't smoke it.
No, we don't. Neither does Hosh.
No,
Well,
No,
not
we're-
recently.
we're practically choir boys.
Mm-hmm. Teetotalers.
Practically.
Teetotalers.
All
We
right,
don't even
so.
drink coffee at this point.
No, I know.
It's too
we're just kinda-
dehydrating,
Yes.
actually, and overheating.
It
for
is
us.
dehydrating
Yeah.
heavily. This, that, and the other thing. I think that's all we need. I
Okay.
got our big blue, so.
Here we go, gang. Now, are we gonna, if you know, we're gonna get them all out? Do we want something to knock them
I
down?
got one.
Got it.
Got it.
Okay. Oh, you were singing. Go ahead.
Go
Go ahead.
More
with the
like a
song.
cry for help, but okay.
Yes. Yes.
No, it was just the old work song. Hi ho, hi ho. It's off the bee we go. Good to see you on, Don. Glad to hear you're doing well too. I haven't heard anything from Kiki today, and MedTech's been keeping in touch with her on her progress and see how she's doing.
Yeah, we love you, Kiki.
Love you, Kiki.
Yep.
So they're over there staring at whatever it is we're going to get into here.
Yeah.
It sounds like it doesn't have a pump on it or anything. It sounds like it might just be an old wellhead, kind of like we did for Nacho Ibarra.
Right.
Remember that one?
Yes.
So it kind of looks like that from here. Kind of a defunct situation, maybe. Anyway, it's a beautiful morning, huh?
Sure is.
My God.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
God, I'm walking in the trees.
All right, gentlemen.
Did our conversation demonetize you?
No.
It didn't? Good.
No. Well, we got restricted a little bit on TikTok.
Oh, for talking about weed.
Yeah, for
I was
talking
like,
about
oh,
the
we're gonna
herb.
demonetize them.
Yeah.
No, just demonize, not demonetize.
Well, it's hard to talk about Tim Leary without talking.
Yeah,
about
Right.
right.
I think that's what it was. We got. That's what it was. We got restricted because we were talking about
Next
Timothy
to
Leary.
impossible, Charles.
Yeah.
Next to impossible.
Yeah, a little controversial,
That's
that
funny.
guy.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
KPL. That did something else back in the day.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. There we go.
There it is.
Interesting. You know.
So
We-
it looks like they're not there, but they're there.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Well put.
Yeah, they are.
It looks like they're not, but they are. Same thing yesterday with that television box.
Yep.
You know, we didn't even see them, right, Chris? You saw that video.
Yeah.
We didn't even see the damn things until we did what he's doing, messed with them.
Yeah.
Here,
you're
Oaks, you
making
want to
me-
get this going?
Making me a little nervous there.
Making me
Chris.
nervous, Chris, because, you know, much as I like you and everything, there ain't going to be no mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
And the reason is
Call the
they-
doctor, he says you're going to die.
They don't recommend them
If I was
anymore.
expecting that,
They don't even recommend mouth-to-mouth anymore. Well, I certainly don't, depending on the
last rites.
depending on the recipient.
People don't do last rites anymore.
No.
No,
Not so much.
No,
really.
Huh.
it's not as common.
Well, there's less Catholics.
Yeah.
How about first rites?
That's it.
We do first last.
All our rights
You
are
gonna
getting-
you gonna do a tutorial on the old? Do a tutorial, Hosh.
Yeah,
All right, so we know it's there. We'll send you guys back up the road.
Yeah.
I left a jar of honey on your seat.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Love the honey.
And we can meet at the office to get you your check.
That's fine. That's fine. Where's the office?
Monica Patience.
Oh, I'm out down there. Oh, it's a county,
Next
of course.
to the, well, no.
Melody?
Next to the animal hospital.
Next to Mule Mountain Animal Hospital.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right there, you'll see patients up on the front.
Oh, okay. Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Well,
So we
new
discovered
here.
these bees when we hired Tanner and Tanner Drilling to come out and look at all these wells. And
Yep.
so
Yep.
here I am shamelessly plugging Tanner because I like the guy.
Yeah, well, we have some good well drillers. We have some really good people in this county. There's no doubt
We
about
do.
that. You're looking at 3 of the best.
Great.
So, all right, we'll chase you guys off before they do.
Off we go.
Talk to you in a little bit. All right, Killer Bee Nation. What the hell's going on around here? Yes, I'm going to put my net on. I just want to see what's going on. So Chris came over, and right where it says water, of course, we're going to see if we can pop that top off. We might be able to, actually. I think I need a smaller screwdriver. We've seen, this is an old 8-inch casing, it looks like. This could go down a few hundred feet, and it could have 15 feet of comb in it. We don't know. We won't know until, of course, we get into it. I do want to show everybody, though, we're looking north here pretty much, and those are the Mule Mountains right there. God, look at a beautiful sky today, huh, guys? Yeah, it's always like this out here. I'm spoiled rotten. The Wild West. Yes, I absolutely love it. And we're dealing with killer bees, and there's Hosh in the distance. Yeah, MedTech, that's right. That's your view out the front. That's right, MedTech. You're looking at that side of the mountains. I just saw that comment. I never look at comments. That was good timing.
I'd encourage you all. I'm going to go up high here and just
Oh, yeah, stick
take
that
a
up.
minute.
Yeah,
Go ahead
get
and
up.
Give yourself a treat. Take it.
The 360.
Scroll
Oh, now
around.
those mountains over there, those are the Huachucas, and Sierra Vista's at the base of those, so you can get an idea how big it is out here. That's San Jose. That's old Mexico down there. In fact, you can see a little bit of the
That's
border
San Jose,
fence.
Pete.
So, anyway, Killer Bee Nation,
Those are the Mule Mountains.
we never have any fun.
And that's Reed Booth, the killer.
Hi, everyone. We're getting the 360
A
going,
lot of
too.
pointing. It's very.
A lot of pointing, a lot of
Very
pointing, a lot of
rude.
finger pointing.
Yes.
A lot of finger pointing.
Yes, and accusations.
Oh, yeah, the bees are bad. The bees are bad.
That's pretty
Accusations.
much it.
We might need to go get a smaller screwdriver.
Okay.
I don't know if we can pry that off. I hope we can pry that thing off of there. But when we spritz that pheromone in there, they're going to go kind of goofy. So why don't you go ahead and get your net on and
Yeah.
a pair of big blues. And, yeah, just a beautiful day in the old neighborhood. Chasing bees, Killer Bee Nation.
Oh yeah, we're
Chasing 'em?
stoked. We're stoked to be out mid-January. Can you believe it?
Oh, it's so beautiful. You know, in mid-July or June, it's so damned hot. And, you know, we'd be kind of, it's pleasant. It's really nice right now. It's really, really nice.
It sure
You got
is.
that? Get a
Yeah,
pair of
all
those.
these on.
Let him get his big blues on. And then we're,
So you think you need me to run back and get a screwdriver?
I don't know. Let me see if I can pry that off. You see how small those holes are in that thing?
do, and I'm wondering if this small one will do the trick.
It might, but we won't know until I'm going to get... I got to get my net on too, everybody. Yeah, so...
Have you seen a bee yet?
Not one.
Okay.
No, but it's like yesterday.
Well.
Hell, we didn't even see a bee at the church until we
right.
got into it.
Oh no.
You know,
Yeah,
so
of course.
until we started messing with them, but and that's the thing. People, you know, they don't migrate. They do not hibernate. They actually hunker down and light the wood fire and watch movies like we do. But they can stay in there for a month. Now they do have to go out to poop. They would rather die than use. There is no bathroom in the hive, so they'd rather die than go to the bathroom in the hive. But they
And I
have
mean,
to-
I kind of feel the same way.
That's hilarious. Oh
My
God.
my 2-year-old, not so much.
You know, oh yeah, Sage, 2-year-old, probably poop anywhere. It's fine.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I miss the days.
Every morning.
I miss the days like last night. No,
Yeah.
anyway, I'm just fucking with you. All right, Killer Bee Nation, I'm gonna get my big blues on because I don't know. They could go completely insane. They might not. Babbity hibbity. We're gonna find out. It's always a mystery. You know, even though there's 3 types of removals, a swarm, a nuke and seal, and something like this, or a floor, or at like the church yesterday where we had to take out the wall. So we just never know. All right, let's see what's going on.
Well, yeah, bee shit. Absolutely. All over our windshields. Man, we're often covered in it, believe it or not.
What are you talking about?
Bee shit.
Oh, of course.
Somebody said, do they shit? Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. In fact, they'll shit right on you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I
if
love
can...
it. Okay.
You're so weird.
Yes. Wow.
Well, it looks like it's going to come off of there.
Right.
As long as I can get this started and... fuck. All right, let me see if I can... This one's kind of big. See, I can't get it in these little holes. But, and it's probably going to be heavy. Oh, come on. There we go. That was what I was hoping. It might be pretty heavy because of comb. What do you see? Anything yet?
No. Not yet.
I'm not going to get my fingers in there yet because I don't know what's... I don't know if this is just a lid or what's going on in here. God damn it. What is holding me up here? Should have brought the flashlight. Can't see anything in there, can we?
I can't.
You can?
No. No. What I see nothing. I see the cylinder.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, more cylinder, right?
Yep.
So I am going to see now if I can lift this, hopefully lift this straight up.
Here, let me grab the 360 in.
Yeah,
a little
well, we can shove
closer.
it down in there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Huh.
Oh, here we
Well, there
are.
they are.
Here we are. So we got comb. This is really, really good. Because we don't know how deep this goes. Shit, I should have brought the flashlight. Well,
I can run back and get it.
oh man, it might be a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah, could you run back
Oh,
and get it?
somebody said the flashlight on the camera. Yeah, but I don't think I can live stream and do the flashlight at the same time.
Right,
And
right.
I don't want to try.
Right.
So I'm gonna run back
and
and get
honestly, it's not bright enough. Thank you for the idea, but it's just not bright enough
Yep.
for, yeah, so this is black comb, and it could go extremely deep. Oh, it's very brittle and dry, but I might pick a little bit of it out. Yeah, look at that.
Okay.
So remember, this is where they store...
Well, do you want me to get the flashlight?
Oh, they're looking at me. Here, you guys don't want to look at me. You want to look at the comb. What the hell? Yeah.
Okay.
Please. Yep, please. But it's on the in between the passenger and driver's seat, you know,
Okay.
like usual.
Yeah.
But then we're going to take our little chisel and pop some of that out of there, guys. Now, of course, we haven't seen any bees yet. But Chris did, and they chased him off. And in fact, he said it was 40-mile-an-hour winds. And they still came out. When he put his hand on the thing, on the lid, to show me what it looked like, so what the size of it was. So I want to get some of this comb out of here before we spray the pheromone. But I want you guys to see in there what's going on with the... I don't know, I just like to take a nap in the woods sometimes, you know. It's just like a good idea, I think, you know, to relax with your work. Enjoy your work. You know, it's... not exactly slacking on the job, especially with this job. There is no slacking. There's only staying alive and enjoying it. But I'm just so thankful that it's not 100 damn degrees out, because it gets way too hot. And it's I want to tell you guys, one of the presentations that we're going to do at the Desert Museum in Rodeo, and it's right on the Arizona-New Mexico line. What a venue. I mean, it's like a regular conference hall. It's so cool. Fire departments are pretty Spartan, of course, and utilitarian. And we're going to do most of our presentations probably either in their garage or maybe a conference room or something. But the Desert Museum is really a class act, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really good. That's the end of February. So just so you guys know, I'll keep you all abreast on what is going on, you know, when we're doing these classes and whatnot, because we are going to live stream them. And I got word that we've been okayed, we've been approved by the health industry, by doctors, by what did she call it? There's a nurse in Benson, Kathy Childress, you guys will meet. And we've been approved for continuing education classes to provide doctors, nurses, etc., with continuing education units for their licenses as part of their program, to be part of their program for learning. So it's really a good feather in the cap, I'll tell you right now. we're getting the word out there more and more about what these bees are, education about them. So I really can't wait to see what you guys think about, the PowerPoint presentation. It's very similar, if not the same, as what we did in Portal a couple of years ago. But, we update our knowledge and our information all the time because these damn bees change all the time. They're not static. They don't stay the same. And it's kind of a pain in the ass, actually. But, it keeps it interesting, and it's okay with us, actually, because we just up our game then, So, does he find that damn thing? Oh, well, you guys are stuck with me. Who cares? It'll be fun. So, this is a really old situation here. Check this out, guys. Now, yeah, we haven't seen any bees yet. Doesn't mean shit. If this goes down 15 feet down in there, they could be down 5 feet and just hanging out. Now, I am kind of surprised that I haven't seen any guard bees. But it'll be like yesterday, I believe, where we'll get down a certain point. And, of course, if we don't find any and we do get a bunch of comb out, then I will dump that pheromone in, that food-grade pheromone, and that will raise hell with them because they absolutely hate it. Then they're going to come pouring out of there if there's anybody in there, which there was 2 or 3 days ago, just like we've been experiencing. So anyway, waiting on Hosh to come back and, raise hell with them. They're all Africanized, all right? I do want to clear up some thoughts. We've had a lot of comments, of course, because we've got a lot of new eyes on the subject and a lot of new eyes on all the channels on all of our platforms. Our Facebook post is at 1.2 million now in the last 2 days. So we got one that's going viral, guys. And a lot of new eyes and a lot of people that just simply don't know about these Africanized bees. And two primary things is they don't look like it. They look like honeybees. And that is correct. They actually do because they are. The difference is genetic. And also another real problem that we have is they don't behave the same all the time. So when you say Africanized or killer bees, you just expect them to be completely insane all the time. Not necessarily. All right, so Hosh made it back.
Oh, yeah. People say, they're not Africanized because they're not attacking you. That's not real.
There you go. You want that?
It's like, it's not a lion because it's not attacking you.
Right. Well put, yeah. I'm not lying.
They are in Ontario.
Yeah, they are. All right, come on. What the hell's going on here?
All Africanized.
There we go.
Yeah, they look like honeybees.
Well, looky there.
What do you got?
Yep. Oh, there's what do we got down in there? Is those bees?
Yeah, they're deep.
Are they down in there?
No,
I don't know. I can't tell. I see a bee. I see one bee.
Aw.
I know.
It's his home. He's a solitary bee.
I see 2 bees. I see 3 bees.
No.
I don't see any freebies. All right, so I'm going to take my bigger pry bar here and do a little digging. We're going to get some of this up. I don't know what is going on. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, separate that. And I do not want this.
Wait, shine that light again. I thought I saw ants.
Oh, well, that would be an indicator. When we see ants in a hive, that means the hive is dead. Because especially with Africanized bees, they will not tolerate anything. And a dead hive, well, the ants will come in and clean up all the brood and... Oh, come on. God damn it. Clean up all the brood and all the honey and everything. They're like the maids of the universe. Well, I'm just going to have to... It's so old and so attached to the sides. You see where it's attached on the sides here, everyone? Yeah. It's just so old. And as soon as I get some more out, then we'll put that 360 in there. But I gotta... come on. I'm trying to get a longer... So, Brill, no bees yet.
Yeah, I wonder if it's robbers.
Well, it could have been. That's for sure, because there's nothing else for them to do. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to take that pheromone. Would you give me that pheromone? And I'm going to squirt a little bit in there. So this is food grade. And we'll just see if we can get a reaction out of them. Oh, this squirt bottle ain't working too good. Hold on. There we go. That's enough to drive anybody out of there if there's anybody in there. Now, even if there are no bees in here, that doesn't really mean much of anything because No, I don't hear anything.
Hmm.
They could have absconded.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, leaving something like this is a total recipe for a problem. I mean, this casing should be replaced with new casing so it doesn't have these remnants, so these skeletons in there. I think that whatever Chris saw was either robbers or the last bunch of bees. There's pollen in there and everything. Or the last bunch of bees. Damn it. Oh, come on. These wells are such a pain in the ass. Before they, when they abscond, they all pick up and leave, and there's no rhyme or reason to it as to why. Here, we may as well have some fun with
The
this.
pheromone does smell.
It smells like
It
almonds.
smells like almonds. Ed Frost is with us today.
Oh, Ed, holy
Ed.
cow.
Good to see you on there.
Haven't heard from you for a while. Holy shit. How's the temperature up there? Right?
It's frosty.
I think the 360, when you shove it down in a well like that, drives everybody nuts that's watching.
Yeah,
On the 360, it's like...
that's a good shot. Well, are you still able to reach stuff? Do you want me to reach down in?
Yeah, go ahead and here, hand me that. And when I reach down in, I'll hold the camera and the light a little bit. We can dig some more out. At this point in the game, there are no bees in there, which is just fine.
Medtech, I may have to go get that. She said she left her MetaQuest here. If I can borrow that, that would be lovely.
I thought you weren't allowed to use one.
I can hide. I'm gonna go.
I'll be in the garage, honey.
I'll be with the goats.
I'll be out with the goats.
That would be a shot, right?
The
Guy
goats?
with a MetaQuest and a goat barn.
That'd be hilarious,
That would
actually.
be hilarious.
You're relegated.
All right. Okay, MedTech. I might stop by and pick that up. Thank you.
That would
Funny.
be awesome. Let me get the big blues off since we haven't got any. All right. Hand me that. Well, here, let me, while you're still fiddling with that.
Yeah.
Oh, something's going on with our night core. There we go. All right. You want to hand me that and you want to reach in and see if you can dig any more out of that? It's pretty hard to dig out, obviously. Then we'll scrape the walls down. But then what we'll do...
Wow, it really does go down deep.
Yeah. Yeah, it could go down 15 feet. God only knows how far it goes down. We'll get as much out as we can, and this is really rare.
A lot of pollen.
Got a pollen, yep. Yeah, a lot of pollen. It's weird for them to leave that.
That looks like a natural end to me.
Nope.
Right here.
No, I don't think so. I don't know, though. We'll find out in a minute. It kind of didn't look torn, did it? Oh, those are torn.
Those are torn.
Yeah, those are
That
torn.
one-
So we're looking for what we call a natural end where...
That was a natural end. On that one piece.
So that...
There's
Oh,
a-
there's a natural end.
Right.
Okay, so it doesn't go as deep as we thought. And why not, though? Is there something going on? Oh, as Hosh disappeared into the well. There's the horror movie for you.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So the problem... Oh, yeah, more natural ends. Okay, so we're digging all this out, and then we're going to saturate it with that pheromone, and then plug up the holes on top so that no bees can move in, and the time it takes for Tanner to get here and pull that well up and do what needs to be done to it, you know, put a permanent seal on it. Whenever possible, as you guys know, if we can, we will remove all the comb that we can, because otherwise it's a furnished apartment. You know, it's just vacant. It's just waiting for new inhabitants. And so it's just, you know, I'm glad that Chris called, because these bees, they could have killed him if they were the last of bees from that hive absconding. We've been seeing robber bees becoming more aggressive. Oh, yeah. Lord, I've been fearing that. Yeah, because if robber bees get aggressive, those are like foraging bees. Those are bees on flowers and whatnot. And then we're really screwed. How's it looking down there?
There's more comb down there, but it's not attached.
Let me see. Oh, is that fallen or?
I dropped it. Yeah, let me grab it.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So here's the thing. If you shine the light down in there,
yeah,
you've got the center, right?
Yeah.
And it hollows out around past that. Do you see that?
Oh yeah.
And they've built out and around all in there. Can you see? You see what I'm talking about?
Oh, I see.
Right?
That's the
This
top over the
hollows
well
out.
right there.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
And so
they
then-
built down in further. Shit. Okay, so
Right?
there's a
Down
central
in here.
casing on
so
it.
I'm trying to see
The
how.
casing within a casing
That's
is the
right.
problem.
That's right. Now this
Okay.
is smooth on this side.
This is just an access tube.
right.
Okay.
But there's still. It was. I mean, talk about convoluted.
Oh, that's
So
how
the
these
hive
damn
was
things are.
basically something like its shape. Hold on.
You got more?
Its shape
Oh, wow.
was basically something like.
Oh, wow.
Do you see what I'm talking
So
about?
it expands out on either side
yes.
from there.
Yes.
Oh, what a pain in the ass. Yes. We're going to try to, when we do the well up in San Simon, which is quite a ways up in the other end, it's way up in the northeast corner of Cochise County. And we're going to try to schedule it so that we can go back out with a well driller and have him pull that, and we can show you 15 feet of comb or 20 feet of comb in a wellhead. I would love to see that. We've only seen it with an endoscope in the past. But
the endoscope would be interesting on this one too, because there's sediment that's built up heavy on the one side, so the hive ended,
right.
but then it's not as built up on the other side, so there was a void,
Uh-huh.
and they were building out in
What
there.
were you avoiding?
So
All right,
I
so
think
then-
that's it. Do we want to hit this?
Yeah, go ahead and squirt some more. Actually, take the lid off and pour, a quarter of a cup in there,
Yeah.
because it is totally.
And there is a cap on the well.
Yeah, there's a cap on there. Actually, that's good. That's
Not
good.
that it matters, because this is food grade.
Because that's just gonna. Yeah, it's food grade anyway. It doesn't matter.
I usually try to take a teaspoon of this with my tea
Oh,
in
good
the
grief!
morning.
No, you don't. That stuff's way too concentrated.
No, not straight. I put it in my tea.
Oh, mix it. Yeah.
No, I don't
before
do
or
that.
after the jack.
I don't do that. It's a
Jack and
stupid
Jim.
joke, and I'm sorry I said it.
Yeah. No, he's not. No, he's not. Anyway, so now he's gonna clean up the edges a little bit. So yeah, this is an inactive hive, but that
Scrubbing
doesn't
nubbins.
scrub. Oh, you're making. Yeah,
I'm
scrubbing
doing it
me what?
again, Reed.
You're making butter.
I'm making another ska.
Better make another ska album
single.
out
It's
of
an
it.
EP.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
not. I'm
That
not
is
gonna do that
hilarious.
again. That was it. One off.
Ska.
Scrubbing nubbins.
Scotify. So this, it's very important that we treat this like we are, because if we would have just left it and put the lid back on without treating it, a new swarm flying by could have moved in like today or tomorrow or in 5 minutes or next month. And of course people will say, well, they don't do that in the winter. Yeah, they
Yeah.
are now.
They do here.
They do here.
You know, that was one of the things, actually, people that are calling us out and saying, oh, those are European honeybees at the tortoise house.
Oh, European honeybees would never
European
ever do
honeybees aren't going to swarm late December, early January.
this. Never.
What are you talking
or have brood
about?
or have brood comb.
Yeah, or have brood comb.
Right.
But that wasn't a ball of European bees. And
Mhm.
even if it was, and it wasn't,
Yes, yep.
even if it was,
Still.
European honeybees, a feral European honeybee hive is an invasive species,
Exactly.
doing damage to ecosystems, native bees, native pollinators, inbreeding our native plants.
Yep.
And yeah, just ruckus. And
Ruckus.
here's the thing too, even if that's a European ball of bees, and it wasn't, that beehive is going to get Africanized.
Oh yeah, the
pretend-
crossbreeding or the
let's-
taking over.
Let's pretend that's a European honeybee swarm. It's only a matter of time before that queen gets infected with the Africanized DNA and starts laying Africanized eggs.
Yep.
So you got to think this stuff out, people.
Yep.
It's nuanced.
Let's think this through.
You got to think it through.
Yep.
And,
Yep.
you know, also don't comment if you don't know about something.
Right,
Just go
well-
learn and then comment.
And actually, yeah, watch a few more of our vids, because you cannot really watch one of our vids and know. You just simply can't. And assumptions make an ass out of you and me. I remember that old one.
Oh,
that
I
was
love
a
that.
yeah, it was a
I
fun
love
one.
it.
So we're going to actually clean this up, put that lid back on now, and then caulk around it, caulk the two little holes up so that when Tanner comes out, they are not going to have any issues at all as far as safety goes of checking this out and finding out what's going on with it. They'll probably pull that tube out. I don't know what the hell they're going to do, but they won't die from killer bees, at least on this wellhead. So, you know, uneventful, but nonetheless, a hell of a good education about these damn things.
Well, and it's really great to watch people reach down into wells.
Oh, you know, it's unusual.
It's unusual, right?
That's
You're
enough.
having an
You got
unusual
a
New
little
Year's.
bit in there. That's enough. It doesn't take much.
No, it doesn't. I'm overdoing it
We'll
again.
have to go back and get
You ready to drop this on there?
Yeah, go ahead and drop her on. Yep. Woo. Well, Killer Bee Nation, that was fun. I mean, no bees, but still an educational thing. We never know what we're getting into. That could have been total mayhem, but it wasn't. So that's
We've
a good
always
thing.
planned for it. That's why we're wearing these gloves out here.
Yeah, and the suits and everything else. It's not just fashion.
No.
Well, host, do you have anything to say about wellheads?
I do.
Do
But
you have anything to say about wellheads?
I want to defrock them.
Yeah, oh, defrock on the camera. Oh my goodness, that's the other channel. What the hell? Defrocker.
Oof, warm.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a beautiful day, that's for sure.
Is.
It'll be interesting to go back to the truck and see if we have any other calls on the phone with it warming up like this.
Right.
We might have another removal today.
Let's pretend that swarm, and I don't believe this is the case, but let's pretend that swarm at the tortoise house was a European swarm, which they don't swarm in December. But that aside, let's pretend that it was a European swarm that came in and, defected from somebody keeping bees in the area. Okay, so they're going to get Africanized. They're feral. 100% of the feral honeybee hives in Arizona are Africanized. Those bees are going to get Africanized. If not now, then later. And by the way, sooner than later, they will. That queen's got to go on her mating flight and get pounded by a train of Africanized drones
For Christ's sake.
so that she can go back and start laying eggs in whatever hive they choose, whoever saw fit, at a rate of 2,000 a day.
It's actually true.
That's inevitable, okay? So now you say, okay, well, you should rehome them, right? You should put them someplace and take care of them. Oh, okay. Are you going to requeen every week?
Yep.
Every month? Are
people
you
say
going to?
you should rehome them so they can do some good.
Yeah, well, right.
They can't do any good. They're an invasive species.
Right.
An invasive species has never benefited the native environment they've invaded, ever. And so you can't take them where they'll do somewhere good. Yes, they pollinate. That's the problem. They're competing with the native pollinators. Back to you, Hosh.
Yeah, and those native pollinators have evolved, were created, however you want to view it. They're meant to pollinate our native plants. It's a lock and key model. We don't need pollinators from Europe, Africa, and Asia coming over to pollinate our native plants. They don't do it. They can't do it. They're not meant to do it. It's a symbiotic relationship. And we support that symbiotic relationship. We are pro-conservate. We're conservationing. We're conservationing the native bees in our redneck ways.
We're conversationalists.
We're conversationalists.
We love to talk about it.
We're talking about it. Here's the thing. If you've got honeybees coming in and out any place on your property, a wellhead, whatever, if you're in Cochise County, give us a call. We'll come take care of it. If you're anywhere else in Arizona, you better call an exterminator. Don't mess around with these things. You're not doing any ecosystem any favor by doing that. And in fact, you're endangering human life, livestock, pets, and native pollinators, native bees. So congratulations on being officially part of the problem. Moreover, everywhere in the U.S., these things, they're blowing up. They're coming in through all the southern states. The honeybees are getting Africanized, okay? And they're gonna go north. They're gonna go north. They're a better bee. They clearly don't care about the cold. We're learning that here now. They will thrive wherever European honeybees can survive. And so, with that said, I bid you adieu. Happy New Year. God bless you. And Merry Christmas.
And happy whatever's coming up. All right, Killer Bee Nation, we love you guys. Go to killerbeeguide.com and get some honey. We might see you in 20 minutes. We might not. Another successful job. So let's hike back to the vehicle and yay.
Yeah.
We did it. Made it safe.
Getting those pheromones out
Yet
of there.
again. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Love you. We will talk to you later. Oh. Well, it just shows we just never know what the hell we're getting into.
Yeah.
But we